kids, how are you? I hope that you will be fine and happy. Today we will learn this chapter 5 Verbs-Infinitives. Okay, so let's start now this chapter, kids. चलिए करते हैं हम definitions. A verb is a word or a group of words that show what someone or something does, what state someone or something is in. A verb is a word used for denoting an action. Okay, that's called the verb. It tells us, ये हमें बताते हैं what is the subject क्या है, what does the subject do, subject द्वारा क्या होता है, what is done to the subject और subject क्या करता है. Okay, चलिए examples हैं. Ruskin Bond is a famous author. He has written many stories for children. Next, he has a house in Missouri. In the above sentence, is, have, written and has are verbs. ये क्या है? Verbs है. These verbs tells us that the subject Ruskin Bond is a famous author, indicate action, has written and what he possesses at the house. Okay? चलिए kind of verbs की बात करते हैं. Verbs can broadly be divided into infinitive and non-infinitive. पहला है हमारे पास infinitive verb. A infinitive verb is the one that has tense. It is limited by the number and person of its subject. Let's mean that a infinitive verb has to be concurred with its subject. So its form changes accordingly. Example है Renu painted a picture. Renu paints a picture. Next है Renu will paint a picture. Renu is painted a picture. Okay. चलिए in the above sentence the word paint change according to the time of action. यह word जो change होती है time के according change होती है. कि वह paint करती है, paint कर चुकी है, paint करेगी या paint हो रहा है. Okay. तो यहाँ पर वर्ब आती है अकॉर्डिंग टू द टाइम के. नाउ रीड दिस एग्जाम्पल. जैसे रीनू पेंट्स अ पिक्चर. रीनू पिक्चर पेंट्स करती है. बस इस तरह रीनू एंड सिया पेंट अ पिक्चर. वो दोनों पेंट पिक्चर करते हैं. इन द अबव सेंटेंस द वर्ब पेंट्स चेंज अकॉर्डिंग टू द नंबर ऑफ पीपल. जो चेंज एस आया है वर्ब में तो वो किसके अकॉर्डिंग चेंज होता है? सब्जेक्ट के नंबर द्वारा. यदि सब्जेक्ट 1 है तो एस लगेगा. यदि सब्जेक्ट 2 है अर्थात अकाउंटिंग में 2 है तो एस वर्ब से एस हट जाएगा. ओके. चलिए नेक्स्ट नंबर 2 है नॉन प्रेटिव वर्ब. अ नॉन प्रेटिव वर्ब डज नॉट हैव टेंस. इट डज नॉट चेंज इट्स फॉर्म व्हाटएवर बी द टाइम ऑफ एक्शन, नंबर ऑफ पीपल डूइंग द एक्शन जैसे सिंगुलर और प्लूरल, और द पर्सन डूइंग द एक्शन फर्स्ट पर्सन, सेकेंड पर्सन और थर्ड पर्सन. चलिए एग्जाम्पल्स हैं. ही लाइक्स टू प्ले बैडमिंटन एवरी डे. नेक्स्ट दे डोंट लाइक टू प्ले बैडमिंटन एनी मोर. आगे है इन द अर्लियर सेंटेंस अंडरलाइन वर्ड आर नॉट क्रिएटिव वर्ब्स बिकॉज दे हैव नो ऑब्जेक्ट, हैज दे आर नाइदर अफेक्टेड बाय द नंबर and the person of the subject not by any tense. They may be used as a subject, object or adjective in a sentence. Okay, चलिए kinds of non-creative words है. Non-creatives are divided into 3 category. Number first है imperative में आता है to verb के साथ, participle आता है ing के साथ और gerund आता है ing verb function और like noun के साथ. चलिए करते हैं डिस्कस इन्फिनेटिव्स. एन इन्फिनेटिव इज अ नॉन नेटिव वर्ब फॉर्म. दिस मीन दैट इट इज नॉट रेस्ट्रिक्टेड बाय पर्सन, नंबर और टेंसेस. दीज आर 2 टाइप्स ऑफ इन्फिनेटिव्स. नंबर फर्स्ट है टू इन्फिनेटिव के साथ और नंबर सेकंड है बेयर इन्फिनेटिव के साथ. ओके, मतलब विदाउट टू के साथ. चलिए टू इन्फिनेटिव की बात करें. द टू इन्फिनेटिव फंक्शंस लाइक अ नाउन and adjective or an adverb. जैसे I like to swim, we eat to live. To infinitive does the verb of noun in the following way. जैसे like a noun, it can be the subject of a verb. Example है to exercise daily is a healthy habit. To stay here is difficult. चलिए आगे है. In the above sentences, the infinitives to exercise to stay are subjects of verb is. Like a noun to infinitive can be the object of a targetive verb. Examples हैं I do not like to read. ये हो गया ऑब्जेक्ट की बात. Everyone wants to beat you the object verb wanted के साथ. चलिए like a noun it can be the complete complement of a verb. Example है his ambitious is to become an actor. Next है her greatness is to that. Okay. चलिए the to infinitive like a noun may be the object of a prepositions. Example है the movie is about to start. He had no options except to hide. Okay. The infinitive can be used as the direct object of a verb which has two objects. Example है father told me to study. We convinced Mupal to study. Okay. चलिए आगे बात करते हैं their infinitive की. Now read the sentence given below. You see, Shishami crossed the road. The clown made me laugh. Here too is not used with the verb cross. The infinitive consists of only the verb. So, cross is their infinitive. In the sentence, the laugh is also of their infinitives. Okay. The bare infinitive is used after certain verb of preceptions like a hear, see, hear, watch, etc. or words like जैसे bid, may, like, notice, etc. Bare infinitives follow model auxiliaries जैसे shall, will, can, may, should, would, could, might, must, etc. Example है you can pay now. I will pay the money. We should go home. चलिए bare infinitive are used after expressions like had better, would rather, rather than, etc. Example है I would rather have coffee than tea. I had better ask him. Okay. चलिए आगे है use of to and to का. जैसे he was so weak that he could not move a heat. कैसे पढ़ेंगे? so की जगह लगाएंगे we can. he was too weak. so की जगह क्या लगाएंगे? too weak. और that he की जगह क्या लगाएंगे? to move ahead. that he could not की जगह क्या लगाएंगे? to move ahead. Okay. use of infinitives. Infinitives can also be used to join pairs of sentences. We take the more important of the two sentences as the main clause and convert the verb in the other sentences into an infinitive. Example है they won the competition. They were excited. They were excited to win the competition. चलिए आगे she goes for a swim every day. It is a habit. Next, it is a habit to go for a swim every day. चलिए next he was also used to dash to and of to valid joint sentence. Example the toy was very big. It could not fit in the drawer. So the toy too big और it could not की जगह क्या लगाएंगे to fit in the drawer. आगे है कि इस टॉपिक हमारे पास infinitives can be used to make sentence compact. जैसे एम्फोरिक टू के साथ समथिंग टू इज यूज्ड विदाउट द वर्ब इन सच अ सेंटेंस द वर्ब इज omitted and only to is used as substitute for a full infinitive. It is called an anaphoric to because it refers to the words mentioned earlier. Example है would you like to sing? I would love to sing. Would you like to drive? और उसके बाद I would love to drive. Okay. चले इन द अबव सेंटेंस की बात करते हैं. बी और डी क्या है? Anaphoric to has been used with the verb is omitted. Split infinitive when an infinitive is split in two parts by introducing an adverb between two the verbs. It is called the split infinitive. Example है नीरा requested है तो kindly grant her leave. Next, the children requested the teacher to kindly allow them to play outside. Okay? चलिए आगे बात करते हैं participles की. ठीक है? The participles is a non-infinitive verb and has some of the characteristics of a verb and an adjective. It is partly a verb and partly an adjective and may be called verbal adjective. Example है the man confirmed that he had seen a flying saucer. उसके बाद है after the accident she had a broken arm. The words flying in the broken show actions and they are derived from the verbs fly and be. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. So they can be considered as verbs, however, in the earlier sentences, जैसे flying and broken. Also modifying the noun social and are. Like adjective, these words are there for participle. Okay? चलिए kinds of participle की बात करते हैं. Present participle. The present participles ends in ing and they represent an action which is incomplete or going on. It also known as active participle. Okay? So example, I can hear singing a song. फिर past participle. The first participles generally ends आता है ed, d, t, en और n पर. Is called also passive participle. Example है the doctor was looking after the wounded boy. Next up, perfect participles. The perfect participles is formed by putting having before the past participles. There's a having plus verb, the third form, which shows an action has been completed at some past time. चलिए example है having finished her food, she played for some time. Okay? चलिए आगे हैं. Here's हमारे सामने gerund. A gerund is a noun formed from a verb by adding ing. Since it is derived from a verb, it retains verb characteristics. Example है jogging is a good exercise, dancing is his hobby. Okay. Now kids, this chapter will be completed. I update you and thus goodbye. Thank you. Have a nice day.